There was a lot of challenges as a freshman. I say the pace of everything just picked up, not just basketball-wise, but being a freshman, you already have to come in and meet new people who you don't know. I didn't know anybody coming in, and then on top of that, we had to gel in the court, and then I was put into a starting role where I had to be a leader right away. So all of that just happened really fast for me. My childhood, it was mostly centered around basketball. I started playing basketball when I was about 10 years old and kept playing since there. I started out me shooting basketballs over my door in the house, and then my dad got me one of those little rims that you put on the door, and then he signed me up to join the YMCA and learn how to play there. My mom, she really helped me with the basketball process behind the scenes, whether it's like studying, talking to schools, making sure I picked the right school at Michigan State. And then my dad, he really helped me on the court with coaching and stuff like that. And then my sister's always been there to support. My parents made sure that I was independent by making sure that in my activities, whether it was basketball or school, that I always went full out and took no half steps. And they did that to be sure that even if I didn't succeed or whether I did succeed, it wasn't because of me not trying my hardest or me not going all the way and committing to doing whatever I was doing. My mom's always been really big on goals. Like even before this season, we set some. I think for this season, they were at least 15 points a game, like 5 assists, 5 rebounds. And whether that happens or not, I just think it was important that we set them to be able to have a bar to reach, a bar to be able to go past and stuff like that. But she's really big on goals because it's good to have something in mind to be able to chase that and achieve that and not lose focus on what you have in front of you. As a freshman, I was really shy. It takes a while for me to get to know people, but everybody was welcoming and open and patient with me. I had struggled speaking up in the past, just not knowing when was the right time to say something or how to say it. But that was probably from inexperience. It was hard for me to be a leader vocally on the team in my first 2 seasons, but I tried to do it as best as I could.
When she first got here, she was really quiet. Like, we couldn't really get her to talk and be vocal, like, you know, the things that they expected from her for being a starting point guard at such a young age.
Nia, a lot like myself, was very quiet last year. I think this year she's getting used to coach's system and definitely getting more comfortable, so she's becoming more of a vocal leader. I know what she's going through. You know, when I was playing here, my coaches were trying to get it out of me too, to become more of a vocal leader sooner than what I did. So I'm trying to challenge Nia and continue to help her grow and get out of her comfort zone. And I tell her it's okay to be uncomfortable, and the more often you talk, then the easier it will be and more natural it will be for her to become that vocal leader.
She was really quiet, and just like as a point guard, it's kind of surprising, you know, because as her position requires her to lead and to talk, I was just really surprised, but her game talks a lot too. So when she's out there and she's not talking a lot, how she plays and just how big she plays, it talks a lot to me.
Into a cutting Clouden, her floater is good! 23 points for Clouden.
Being a leader by example is all about how hard you work and how much you're willing to give on the court. So I found leading by example to be easier than leading vocally because I'm naturally a more quiet person. But I think that came along with just me getting to know people more, and over the years and months, just being able to connect more with people and be more comfortable with them, and be able to lead more vocally on the court. I feel like people really care about and listen to what I have to say as being an upperclassman on this team.
It's almost like she know when to say something. Like, she's not one of those players that's gonna get on you all the time. She just talks at the right time. She talks with her actions more than with her words. So she leads us with her abilities to score, her ability to defend. And I think that's huge for players, you know, that don't like to have people in their ear all the time.
She just works hard on the court, so she wants her game to be loud. But in order to be successful as a team, she's the point guard. She needs to be more vocal, so it needs to not just be her game, but also her voice as well.
She plays the quarterback on her team. And when you pick that position, that's something that you have to understand what you're getting yourself into. It isn't just about you. And I think she's really learned to embrace and get out of her comfort zone a little bit. So it's been fun to sort of watch her be a little more just aggressive when it comes to being a vocal leader. She still could continue to improve that, but certainly she's someone that we look to. Not only does she is our best player coming back, but she certainly plays a position that we need that leadership from.
Susie has been a big help in teaching me how to be confident and lead more, especially from a coach to a point guard. That's a relationship that has to be really strong, and she's helped me along the way because I didn't always have the answers, and she's been here for a while, doing this for a while, and was a point guard herself. So she's really helped me become more confident and just trust myself more on the court and off the court. We just talk and have regular conversations. I get to know her more, she gets to know me more, and we just become closer as two people just relating. On the court, she has confidence in the decisions I choose to make. Even if it's a wrong decision at the time, she'll pull me to the side and say, this is what you could have done, or stuff like that. And then when she does critique me, I listen and have the same respect for her.
Nia is just for everybody. Nia is all about everybody on this team. I don't think she's ever had a conflict with anybody. I mean, she is as even keel as they come, and I think sometimes, we always talk about never being too high or too low. I think when Nia has that neutral mentality on and off the court, she's the same person every single day. So I think that transcends. Although she's aggressive on the court in terms of how she plays, she's the same kid every single day when we go out there and coach her, and I think her teammates appreciate that about her.
For the team to be successful, I feel like I just have to play hard all the time, whether it's in practice or in the game, and then be the vocal leader our team needs. A person people can count on, a person people can hold accountable, and someone who can hold other people accountable. And then just to set the right example, whether that's even in school and doing my work, getting good grades, or on the court, scoring some amount of points or getting some amount of assists, and just talking to our team on defense. And there's just so many ways I can help lead this team and be someone people can look up to.
And her pocket picked. That was by Nia Clouden, who's doing it all today.
Nia has evolved over her 3 years here. It seems like she just evolved into like another person. Not another person, but just she's fun. Like she laughs more, she talks more. She just seems more comfortable. Like she feels, I can tell that she has just gelled within the system.
Nia has definitely improved being a vocal leader. Just, when we come together in huddles and in practice, she's still kind of quiet, but she's also very effective by the way she talks. So in those moments that we need her, she's always there talking. And so she's definitely kind of stepped up in those big games and those big moments to kind of lead for us vocally.
That makes me really happy. It makes me proud of myself that my teammates look up to me on and off the court. I try to be that person for them, just the way I carry myself off the court, in school, and in basketball. I just try to be the best person I can be, and hopefully that's good enough. From freshman year to now, I say my biggest emotional takeaway would just be to be more comfortable with myself and be more comfortable in the situations that I'm put in, whether it's being a freshman who has been put into a starting role, or now being a junior who's been in the role for a while now. Just being comfortable and being at ease and being poised in the role that I'm in, and finding comfort in the uncomfortable.